Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky Bex, whatever you guys like to call me. In today's video, I'm going to be trying more face products from Too True. Now I know you guys are sick of me talking about Too True and featuring Too True on my channel. It's just they are an extremely affordable brand, and due to this current situation we've got going on at the moment, lots of people haven't got that kind of money. So if you can find products that are around £1 and they do exactly the same job as your ordinary products you buy or your high-end products, then that's just great. If that can save you a ton of money, then it's great to find those hidden gems. So I am going to be testing the Too True foundation, the Miss Beauty liquid concealer. I know this isn't Too True, but it is on the Too True website, so I guess it still counts as affordable because it's only £1.25. And the Too True Smooth Matte Press Powder. This product's only £1. This one's £1.25, I believe, and this one's only £1. So very, very affordable. I'm going to chuck all three of these products on my face and let you guys know my thoughts about them and if they are hidden gems or not. If you guys are going to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you like. Links in the description bar below. So if you guys want to know my first thoughts on the Too True Smooth Matte Foundation, the Miss Beauty Liquid Concealer and the Too True Smooth Matte Press Powder, just keep watching. Okay guys, let's start with the foundation, shall we? So this foundation right here, this one is the Too True Matte Foundation. It is oil-free and fragrance-free, and I have the shade 1. They don't have many shades of this foundation. I think there's like, from what I could recollect, there was about 5 shades, so there wasn't many shades of this foundation. But I know this one was the lightest shade. It says on the back of it, smooth matte foundation, controls shine, lightweight, oil-free foundation, smooths out imperfections, giving you a fresh matte finish with moisturizing vitamin E and sunscreen for added protection. Okay, so it's got sunscreen in it. And I checked on the website as well, and it doesn't say the SPF for this either. So, okay. Strange. Usually sunscreen has an SPF, but never mind. Okay, just going to give this a shake. Oh my gosh, this is very liquidy. I remember buying this foundation a long time ago, so I mean, obviously I bought, this is the newest one I have, but the old one I have, I cannot remember how this came out or how it applied. I can't remember, it was so long ago. So going to take the protection seal off. Oh! Oh, okay, so, oh, it doesn't look like a bad shade for me actually. So it's very liquidy. Okay, this might be way too much, but we're gonna blend this out with the sponge and see how it looks on the skin. Okay, this foundation is very, very matte. This is a very matte foundation. I don't even feel like I need to set this. That's how matte this is. It's a little bit uneven in places like on my nose, and I feel like a little bit here it's a bit uneven. So I'm just going to shake it up and just add a little bit more and see if we can build up the coverage. The shade though is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It matches my skin. Just want to see what coverage we can get out of this, because it doesn't claim what sort of coverage it is. But from first application, it looks like it's turning into a medium coverage. So we're going to see if we can build it up any more. Well, building this up, this is definitely more of a medium coverage. This, as it claims, is definitely a matte foundation. My face feels very, very dry because this is more designed for oily skin. I mean, it's definitely covered up all my imperfections. It's definitely on the medium side. So once I've added a bit more foundation, it has fixed up the unevenness I was having on my face. But yeah, this is very dry. I don't even feel like I need to set my face, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, if you're oily skin, you're going to love this a lot more. For us dry skin people, you're going to have to mix this in with an oil. Nevertheless, it's a good foundation. I've worn worse. I've tried worse foundations. So this isn't my favourite, but it's not the worst either. So let's now try on the concealer. This concealer right here. This is the Miss Beauty Liquid Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium. Now, when I say medium, this doesn't look medium, does it? This looks like it's fair. In fact, let's swatch this on the back of my hand. I haven't even used this. Yeah, that definitely looks fair. We can't really see it on camera, but in this lighting, it looks more on the peachy side. It does look more on peach. So it might be nice for colour correcting, but I think this might be dark for me. It's just in the tube, it looks like it's really pale. But anyway. It doesn't have a smell to it. It says on the back of it, lightweight and long-wearing creamy concealer with vitamin E. I'm just going to apply this under my eyes. Oh yeah, this is actually looking more on the peachy side. I know this isn't Too True, but you can buy this on the Too True website, so I guess this kind of counts. Not to mention this concealer is very, very affordable as well. Going to blend this out with my beauty sponge, and we're going to see how it looks. This is a bit of a fail, guys. This concealer is completely stuck. It's not blending at all, and even if I try to blend it, I feel like it's taking some of the foundation away. Oh no, I've not really had this to me before. I'm not too sure if it's because where the foundation's so dry, it's failing to blend on top because where it's so dry, or the fact that this concealer might be drying itself. I don't know if it's the foundation, or I don't know if it's the actual concealer. Yeah, because look, can you guys look? I'll zoom you guys closer so you can see. Don't know if you guys can see, but can you see how drying it is? It's absolutely failing to blend. Like here, can you see it's starting to ball up and it's peeling off and it's coming off? Uh-oh. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do to fix this situation is I'm going to go back in with that foundation, apply a little bit on the back of my hand. There you go, just like 3 drops. And then I'm going to mix it in with some Medusa. This is the Medusa Makeup Afterglow Facial Serum. I'm going to mix in a bit of that. I'm just going to add a couple of drops to it. Oh my god, it's sliding off my hand. Oh no, come back, Medusa oil. Yeah, this is definitely making it more of an oily consistency. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. So instead of me taking my whole makeup off, it's only just the concealer. So I could have added the oil to the concealer, but due to the fact it's a little bit too dark for me, I just thought maybe it'd be best to kind of go back in with the foundation and use that under my eyes. Hopefully it's not going to look too heavy under my eyes, because that's why I tend to leave the under eye area blank when doing my foundation, because if you add foundation underneath plus concealer, it's a little bit too heavy under the eyes. It can make it look a bit cakey, basically. Okay, right, I'm going to go in with the sponge. Fingers crossed this fixes it. Okay guys, this was a bit of a challenge. So basically, the foundation with the oil in it was failing to blend with the original foundation, because you're mixing like an oily foundation with a matte foundation, and it was starting to come off. Instead of me panicking and taking the whole face makeup off, what I did was I grabbed the Medusa's oil and I just dropped a little bit on my face, went in with the beauty sponge and just blended it in. So I know I had to change the formulation of the foundation to make it work, And I don't usually do that in a testing video. I usually just test it how it is. But in this situation, I didn't have a choice. Otherwise, the underneath would have looked awful. It would have looked so bad. Cakey, unblended, you know what I mean? It still looks cakey really bad under my eyes, but it would have looked even worse. So I'm sorry, I had to change the formulation of the foundation, but I honestly didn't have a choice. And putting oil with this foundation worked perfectly. It works so much better. So as you can see now, it has a slight shine in it now from the Medusa oil. So it has got a bit of oil in the foundation now, so it's no longer a matte foundation. I have done my best to fix the situation, so I'm so glad I didn't have to take the makeup off. I'm very relieved. So lastly, I'm going to test out the setting powder. This powder here is the Too True Smooth Matte Pressed Powder, and I chose the shade number 1. So does it have that same smell? Oh my god, yep. Yep, the old granny smell. But a good old granny smell, if you know what I mean. The good granny smell. Take a dome eyeshadow brush. I sometimes like to use this in the crease or use this under my eyes. So I'm just going to try and set my under eyes best I can. And let's see how the powder goes. It says on the back of it as well, controls shine and gives a natural matte finish. So it's not really a lot to it. I'm going to set it under my eyes. And grab my big fluffy Makeup Revolution brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this powder. Okay guys, well this powder did take a little bit of time to set my face, because as I was applying it I did feel like it was still a bit tacky, but that may be due to the fact I did apply an oil to my face, so that's probably why it took quite a long time for it to set. But the powder's right, but the powder's nice, not really any faults with it really. It's set under my eyes really nicely. Oh, nearly forgot that bit there. Really nice. I feel like it has set my face really well, so no faults with the powder. Right, going to apply a lip product to my lips now. I'm just going to chuck on this Barry Matte Me Up liquid lip paint. This one here, and this one's in the shade Blacklisted. This black liquid lipstick came out on Halloween. And as you guys know, I've been trying to find a new black liquid lipstick because the one I previously used is discontinued. It still smells really good. So this video is not about the lipstick, but I just wanted to chuck it on. It was, oh my god, yeah, it's so pigmented. Wow, so pretty. I'm going to finish off my eyes and apply my bronzer blush highlighter, and I'll let you guys know how it applied on top of the powder and let you guys know my final thoughts. Hello guys, so my final thoughts on the Miss Beauty Liquid Concealer, the Too True Smooth Matte Foundation and the Too True Smooth Matte Press Powder. Before I do this review, I just want to quickly say that Too True are not paying me to do this video. I'm not sponsored to do a video with Too True. Like I said, they don't even know I'm making this video. This is just my own personal choice. I'm just doing this to find some very affordable and hidden gems. That's why I feature Too True a lot, because they are extremely affordable. Anyway, thought I'd just get that out there. So let's start with the foundation. So the foundation. This is very, very dry. If you have oily skin, you oily people are just gonna love it. You're gonna love it because it is very, very matte. If you have dry skin, you need to mix this in with oil, otherwise this is gonna dry your skin out even worse in the day. So please make sure you mix this in with an oil. The shade range is not great, but if you can find a shade that matches your skin, that's perfect. But it's only £1, so you can't really grumble. But that's all I'd say really. It looks nice on the skin, but yes, dry people, you need to mix this in with an oil. For oily skin, you can just wear this on its own and you'll be absolutely fine. So that's my thoughts on the foundation. So it's not the best, but it's not my favourite either. The concealer. This was not good. This, I don't want to be negative, but I've got to be honest. this is not good. Like I said, I wasn't too sure if it was the foundation, because the foundation was so drying as it is. I wasn't too sure if it was the concealer itself. But the concealer on the back of my hand did feel very, very drying as well. So maybe for oily people, if you have deeper skin, then for oily people, I would say this would definitely work for you. I probably would say, because this is very, very drying as well. And I think where my skin was so drying, it just couldn't blend or anything. So I'm going to have to try this with a different foundation as colour corrector and try this on blemishes only and see how I go from there. But from the first impressions of under the eyes, it wasn't good. It sadly was not good, and I love trying to find hidden gems. So unfortunately, yeah, this was not good. Bit of a shame. Don't like to bash brands, but it might not work for me, but if it works for you, then that's great. And last but not least, the powder. Now, the powder did take a bit of time to build up, but I think it's because eventually I had to put a little bit of oil on my foundation to change the formulation, which I'm not too sure if that's cheating or not, but I kind of had to, because with the concealer, I just didn't have a choice. I had to, otherwise I'd have to take my whole face off and do it again, which I didn't really want to. So if I can find a way out of it, I will do. So I think maybe that's probably the reason. But it did set my face fine under the eyes. It's a good shade. Good shade for me. I think there's 4 shades of this powder. So if you can find one that matches you, or find one that's just for under your eyes for brightening, then yeah, I think this is a good powder. And if you don't mind the smell, I mean, the smell does linger off. Once you put it on your face, you can't smell it anymore. So it's not one of those sort of scents that you put it on and it lingers on your skin, because I don't like those ones, because that way you'll be travelling and going through the whole day with that same smell on your face, and you don't want that. Not to mention it can cause you really bad headaches as well. So I like the powder. And speaking of the powder, my bronzer, my blusher and my highlighter went on perfectly. I was pretty scared actually. I thought they weren't going to go on that well at all. I thought they were going to be a bit of an issue, but no, it was fine. Highlighter, bronzer, you can see it doesn't look patchy, it doesn't look cakey or anything, so it applied perfectly on my face. Perfectly. There you have it, guys. That is my first impressions on the 2 True products. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you like. Links in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye, guys. Take care.